Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you are there? Or completely blanked out on a neighbor's name? We all have had these moments, and in my own career, I've probably lost about 5 stethoscopes just from being absent-minded. It's easy to laugh it off, but sometimes there's just this nagging fear. Is this just me, or is this the start of dementia? I'm Dr. Chieh from Sunway Medical Center, Ipoh, and today we are going to explore the differences between normal, everyday forgetfulness and the signs that mean it's time to see the doctor. First, let's be clear. Dementia isn't one single disease. It's a general term for a decline in brain function that's serious enough to affect your daily life. This could be due to a problem with memory, but it could also be due to mood or behavior or your ability to plan things. So how do you tell the differences? I use 3 simple signposts, namely frequency, form, and function. The first signpost is frequency. Normal forgetfulness is occasional. You misplace your car keys, you forget an appointment, but it's not every day and you often remember later. A sign of dementia is when it becomes consistent and progressive. You're losing items far more frequently. You're constantly asking the same questions again and again. The forgetfulness isn't occasional, it's becoming the new normal. The second signpost is function. Does the forgetfulness just inconvenience you, or does it disable you? Normal forgetfulness is an inconvenience. You might forget the day of the week, but it comes to you later. You make a bad decision once in a while. A sign of dementia is when it disrupts your ability to function. You don't just forget the day of the week. You're unable to tell the time or even know where you are. You don't just make a bad decision. You show consistently poor judgment, like with money or personal safety. You don't just forget a turn. You get lost in a neighborhood you've known for years. The third and final signpost is form. Is it just a memory problem or is it bigger? Normal forgetfulness is usually just that. You forget a word, but your personality and your judgment are intact. A sign of dementia is when the form changes or affects your whole person. This is what most people miss. It can also show up as sudden and rapid mood swings, a change in personality, becoming anxious, withdrawn, or suspicious, difficulty with planning, organizing, or solving everyday problems, and yes, sometimes even a gradual loss of the ability to walk. So, let's go back to the question. You're forgetting things. Is this dementia? If you are just absent-minded like me with my stethoscopes, it's very likely a normal part of a busy or stressful life. But if you've listened to those 3 signposts, frequency, function, and form, and you felt a real sense of concern for yourself or a loved one, that might be a signal. This video is not a diagnosis. It's a guide to help you ask the right questions. The most important step you can take is to bring those concerns to your doctor for a proper evaluation. If you found this helpful and want to hear more, please click the subscribe button. I'm Dr. Lim. Stay safe and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.